it did. The gravel path has weeds that hid, but every dusk that amber flame still waits, though no one calls her name. A coat still hangs behind the door, keys untouched on silent floor. No knock, no step, just quiet long. Still she leaves that porch light on. Not for hope that rides the train, not for voices lost in rain, but for the love too deep to calm, burns the porch light, still left on. Some wait not to be found again, but to remember who they've been. And some lights shine, not to guide, but just to prove they've not yet died. So if you pass that sleeping town and see a glow that won't go down, no, it's not for those long gone. It's just a porch light, still turned on. Not for hope that rides the train, not for voices lost in rain, but for the love too deep to calm, burns the porch light, still left on. Ooh, still left on.
I left this town when the lights were low, two hearts full with nowhere to go. We chased the sound of something bright, but dreams burn fast in the dead of night. I took the map, she took the flame. Now I'm here, but it's not the same. Where the fire went cold, I stand alone. Same old street, but it ain't home. I call her name in the midnight wind, but all I get is that ache again. Wish I'd held her, told her so. Now I walk where the fire went cold. Smoke still curls from the old cafe. Folks still nod, but they look away. They remember the boy who left with her. Now it's just ashes, nothing short. She danced through storms, I held back rain. I chased the world and lost her name. Where the fire went cold, I stand alone. Same old street, but it ain't home. I call her name in the midnight wind, but all I get is that ache again. Wish I'd held her, told her so. Now I walk where the fire went cold. Some fires die, that leave their glow and haunt the heart with what we know. If I could go back, take it slow, I'd never let her let me go. Where the fire went cold, I stand alone. Time moved on, but I still own. Her shadow falls on this old road. I'm still lost where the fire went cold. Where the fire went cold.
Old porch swings, but no wind blows. The fields stand tall, but no one knows. Time here breathes in different ways, marked by dust, not calendar days. Hands once callous, now just fold. Stories pause, but aren't yet told. Cattle stare through fences torn, waiting for what's never sworn. The weight of stillness speaks so loud, heavier than thunder clouds. It's in the space no voices fill, in every step that stands too still. You don't feel it till you stay, then you can't just walk away.
Planted rose with hope in hand, turn the soil, kiss the land. But seasons came and seasons went, and no one knew where the time was spent. Rain would fall and sun would rise, but no one looked with thankful eyes. Just empty barns and rusted carts, and seeds asleep in broken hearts. Some fields grow but never yield, like silent songs that won't be healed. It gave and gave, but no one asked. why I never took the test. Dreams can bloom and still be missed, like a touch that never kissed. You'll find regrets in quiet dirt, where something lived but never hurt. So if you pass and see it still, that field beneath the distant hill, know it once held golden sparks. The field that forgot the harvest mark.
The swing still moves when wind slips through, but laughter left that afternoon. A scent once stayed in winter air, now only cold is waiting there. The road remains but not the ride. The songs still play but none reside. A chair still pulled, a coat still hung, yet all the old hellos feel young. Some things don't break, they just dissolve. No fault to fix, no one to solve. They leave like light at end of day. No sound, no trace, just fade away. No funeral for what slipped past, just rooms that echo something vast. Not everything can find its track. Some things, they never do come back. The hands that used to braid your hair now rest in photographs somewhere. The scent of earth after the rain can't bring that Sunday home again. Some things don't break, they just dissolve. No fault to fix, no one to solve. They leave like light at end of day. No sound, no trace, just fade away. No funeral slip past, just rooms that echo something vast. Not everything can find its track. Some things, they never do come back. They say the time will mend the seams, but some threads fray inside our dreams. And though the doors remain unlocked, some voices never knock. So raise a glass to things once near, that vanished soft but stayed sincere. They didn't leave with any crack, just left and never once looked back.
Dusty tracks beneath worn boots, echoes of my past pursuits, each step marked with scars and grace, a story carved in time and place. Turns I took, some right, some wrong, built the heart that beats so strong. Lessons learned from every mile, shaped by tears and shaped by smiles. The old road taught me how to stand, to find my way and take command. The winds may howl and skies may gray, that past still guides me on my way. Sometimes lost, sometimes found, silent truths beneath the ground. Every stone and every bend led me home in the end. So here I am with open hands, grateful for those old commands. The road behind still lights my way and guides me through each brand new day. The old road taught me how to stand, to find my way and take command. The winds may howl and skies may gray, that past still guides me on my way.
Walked through years with open eyes, yet left no trace beneath the skies. No carved initials, no roadside stone, just pages turned and winds unknown. Chose no fight and claimed no hill, left the glass half full and still. Stories whispered in the breeze, never anchored, never cease. This is the path without a print, no sign, a step, no breath or hint. A road that bends but never stays, a song unsung in borrowed days. It wasn't flight, it wasn't fear,
Burned the bridge, watched it fall. Kept on walking like I felt nothing at all. But the nights got long and I found the silence was louder than sound. Didn't ask for grace, but I need it now. Would you let me back? Show me how. If you got a light still burning for a heart that's finally learning, I'll walk barefoot through the blame, through the cold, through the shame. I ain't asking for the same, just a spark, just my name. Back in your prayers, back in your sky, back to the fire I left behind. I see your porch light still dim, like you knew someday I'd come back again. But words don't fix what broke clean, so I brought truth, not a dream. It's not about me anymore, just say the word, I'll leave or restore. But if there's room in that heart, let me start. If you got a light still burning for a soul that's done returning, I'll sit quiet, I'll stay low, just to feel that little glow. Ain't begging for the past, just a present I can grasp. Back in your grace, back in your mind, back to the fire I left behind. To laugh till the sun showed face. Now I scroll past you like we lost the race. Shared a truck, a bottle, and some heavy nights. Now you're just a ghost in my Friday lights. You stood tall when the world got tight. I talked big, but you held the fight. Now I'm driving solo through our old roads. Guess time hits different when the bond arose. Ain't no anger, ain't no blame, just two folks drifting through the rain. I miss the sound of not explaining, back when silence felt like staying. It ain't what it was, not hate, not love, just miles and missed calls building up. You said brothers don't need talking much, but silence turned to dust. I still raise my glass where your name once rang, still hear you laugh in a country twang. We were fire, now we're just the smoke, burning out slow and no goodbye, no. Mom still asks if you've been okay. I just nod, ain't got much to say. Could've sworn we'd be the kind that stays, but even roots pull loose in the heart, it's clay. There's no wrong turn, no clean cut, just life moving like an old beat-up truck. We were carved in the same red dirt, but time don't ask who gets hurt. It ain't what it was, no blow, no fuss, just years that blurred out both of us. You said real ones don't keep score, then close that old front porch door. I still hear that laugh like it just got made, still see your boots in the backyard shade. We were brothers, now we're just the past. Ain't no hate, just things don't last.
screen lit up your name. Heart said don't, but I pressed play. Slurred words, you said I messed up bad, but you left what you want me to say. You said no, I don't need fixing, but you call me when it rains. Guess some nights you get too quiet and guilt don't fade. Why you calling now when I'm healing slow, saying things we both already know? You miss my voice but not my pain. You missing the fire, not the flame. So don't whisper like you stayed, don't cry like you had walked away. If you love me like you claim, why's your number ghosting my day? You used to keep your light on late, now you blame the dark for every break. You sip and dial, I see the trend. You want closure, I want the end. You say you dream of what we had, but I don't sleep in the past. You burned that bridge, then lit a match. Now you call from back. Why you calling now when my heart went cold, saying lies like some kind of soul? You miss the heat but not the weight. You miss my name when it's too late. Don't hush me like I'll fold, don't speak like I'm your home. You lost me slow, not in a flame, so why you on my name?
We sat in silence on the drive back home. Same roads, but the distance had grown. You looked ahead, I looked for signs, but the truth was hiding in your quiet eyes. No more late night loving fits, no hands held in the parking lot mist. I could feel it slipping slow, but I didn't wanna know. I stayed in love while you moved on, held a hope while yours was gone. You smiled at me like nothing's wrong, but every kiss was one more gone. I kept the light on just because I stayed in love while you moved on. Your text got short, your touch got thin, but I blame work, blame the stress you're in. You'd say I'm tired with a distant face, but I still held on just in case. The little things you used to do started fading out of view, but I still memorized your name like nothing ever changed. I stayed in love while you moved on, held a hope while yours was gone. You smiled at me like nothing's wrong, but every kiss was one more gone. I kept the light on just because I stayed in love while you moved on, while you moved on. And now I'm the one left with the weight of a love that never shared its fate. I stayed in love while you let go, tried to fight what I didn't know. You walked away like hearts don't break, while I stood there too late to wake. I gave my all and you were gone. I stayed in love while you moved on. I still don't. 'Cause 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 I still don't. '
Under the pale moonlight, on open fields, I held your hand. The breeze sang soft and real. Promises we made, thought they'd never fade, but time slipped through, pulling us away. Unfinished love, like a river gone still, a dying flame, no warmth left to feel. Though my heart still calls, you won't turn around. Unfinished love, forever unbound. The old path's grown wild, with weeds in bloom. My steps wander, searching for you. Days we share now, just a passing breeze, slipping through my hands, lost with ease. Unfinished love, like a river gone still, a dying flame, no warmth left to feel. Though my heart still calls, you won't turn around. Unfinished love, forever unbound. Do you hear it too in the quiet of night? Our love soft hum fading out of sight. Do you hear it too in the quiet of night? Our love soft hum fading out of sight. Ooh, do you hear it too in the quiet of night? Our love soft hum fading out of sight.
Your coat still hanging by the back door light, but I ain't seen you in 4 long nights. Coffee turns cold like the calls you miss. I play it cool, but I feel the twist. That old photo's crooked in the frame. Guess we both knew in this way. No big fight, no slam front gate, just quiet steps that walked away. Now I'm talking to your ghost in the hall, echoes where your heels used to fall. Wishing you'd say something real this time, not just fine or we'll be fine. Left me stuck between here and gone, feeling like a bridge you walked on. I'd take the hurt if you just explain, but you slipped out soft like summer rain. But you slipped out soft like summer rain. I keep the porch light on just in case, but dust is settling in your space. I still cook for 2 out of habit or hope, then pour the second glass down slow. Maybe you left a while ago, but your silence took it slow. I counted days, then counted lies. Now I just count the sleepless nights. So still talking to your ghost in the hall, still waiting on a truth I can't call. Still catch your sin in the linen sheets, still hear goodbye in your half heartbeat. If leaving was love, then what was mine?
An empty bed and borrowed time. You could have stayed or said it plain, but you slipped out soft like summer rain. But you slipped out soft like summer rain.
That corner's torn in two, stained by rain and worn by dew. Lines once clear now barely stay. Still I fold and walk my way. Mountains drawn in crooked aim, rivers lost in time's slow blame. Names erased by hands unknown, yet I follow though alone. This faded map still points me on, though every mark feels almost gone. No compass true, no guide in sight, just faith that keeps me through the night. I've taken turns that led to dust, traded gold for quiet trust, but something in this path I take feels more than all the roads I fake. Some chase charts with perfect lines, but miss the cracks where meaning hides. Mine may fold and mine may tear, but every bend has brought me here. This faded map, though weathered thin, still holds the trail I carry. Those stars may dim and trails may shift, I'll walk with hope, my only gift.
Left your coat by the stairs like you might swing back someday. Coffee's cold but I sip slow, pretending you're on your way. Neighbors talk like they know, but truth's too quiet to say. You left no storm, just that calm that never goes away. Your perfume still haunts this hall, not loud, just enough to fall into that space where you should be. And baby, it still don't let me breathe. Half a light on, half a heart broke. Half of me still reads your notes, and I ain't mad, just missing things, like your voice humming while water rains. You didn't slam the door, you didn't shout, and you just faded slow and walked right out. And love don't always end in flames, sometimes it just forgets your name. That picture frame still cracked from when we dropped it last July. I meant to fix it, but some things just feel better when they lie. The moon hits your side of the bed, I sleep on mine like it's a lie. And even silence now feels loud when your heartbeat ain't near mine. I talk softer now like I'm scared to break the air. Your ghost not angry, it's just everywhere. Thought I'd move on like a song on repeat, but this one ends where you used to be. Half a light on just in case.
You remember this old place, and maybe love ain't all that kind, but it stayed longer than the wine. And I ain't bitter, just not whole. You took the warm, left the cold, and I don't blame you, not this time. Sometimes hearts just fall out of rhyme.
The swing still sways, though no one's near. Steps creak loud when no one's here. Curtains breathe like they miss the sound of laughter echoing all around. The porch light flickers past its prime, still waiting like it did back in time. Nail in the wall, your coat long gone, but the space remembers what went wrong. It's the house that won't forget. Each room holds what's left unsaid. Paint may fade and boards may bend, but memory's a guess that never ends. It don't forgive, it don't regret. It just remembers and won't forget. The clock still ticks, though no one wins. Your boots still mark the flooring lines. I tried to leave, but roots run deep. Even silence here don't sleep. It's not the wood or stone that grieves, it's the story trapped beneath the eaves, where love once danced and slammed the door. Now ghosts just pace the kitchen floor. Yeah, it's the house that won't forget, where the past still pays the rent. Time moves on but won't erase the shadows burn into this place. It don't move on, it don't reset. It just remembers and won't forget. It just remembers and won't forget.
Neon flicker in my rearview glass. I see the night, but I don't see the past. Foot on the gas, heart stuck in park. The city loud, but I feel dark. They say it's better here, lights and gold, but I'm just colder in this cold I hope. Talking big dreams on a crack phone, ain't no one home. There's nothing in the neon that brings me back to life. Just faces I ain't lean on, and roads that never right. The way you said my name once, it still echoes in my room. There's nothing in the neon that ever feels coffee cold playlist on repeat. Try to move on with a backbeat. Best someone she don't talk like you. Said I'm fine, but it ain't true. If you walk these streets, you'll find all the broken look just fine. But I've been lost in clear view, holding shadow shaped like you. There's nothing in the neon but broken-hearted lights. Everybody just plays the same song that used to feel so right. You left me with the silence of everything we knew. There's nothing in the neon that ever feels like you. There's nothing in the neon that brings me back to life. Just faces I ain't lean on, and roads that never ride. The way you said my name once, it still echoes in my room. There's nothing in the neon that ever feels like you.
You left the light on, but not for me. Just a half-drunken bottle and a burned-out dream. Your coat still hanging like you'd be back soon, but it's July now, and I still smell your perfume. I said too little, you said too much. Words got sharp when we lost that touch. Now this bed's just a line down the wall. You slept on your side and I sleep on the floor. I tried to hold the fight, bite my tongue till it bled, but you packed your peace and left me with regret. Now I'm talking to the ghost in your flannel shirt, hurting in places I know could hurt. Every I love you sounds like a lie when you said goodbye with your eyes that night. Left with the echo, no slam, no door, just silence louder than it's ever been before. If leaving was easy, why is breathing so hard? Guess breaking was quiet, but it shattered my heart. Ain't no voicemail, just a static tone. Your name still flashes, but it ain't your phone. I reach for your hand out of midnight habit, still call your name like I forgot what happened. All these scars don't show, but they scream in me. A love like fire don't die quietly. Now I'm talking to the ghost in your flannel shirt, hurting in places I know could hurt. Every I love you sounds like a lie when you said goodbye with your eyes that night. Left with the echo, no slam, no door, just silence louder than it's ever been before. If leaving was easy, why is breathing so hard? Guess breaking was quiet, but it shattered my heart. Playing back the night in the mirror, but it only shows a man getting clear of what he lost and why she ran. Not enough love, too much of a man. Now I'm talking to the ghost in your flannel shirt, still sleep in pain where the memories lurk. Every I'm sorry got stuck in my chest. Now I'm haunted by the words I never said. Left with the echo, no bang, no storm, just a slow burn ache I can't reform. If you ever come back, I won't ask why, 'cause some goodbyes
guys never say goodbye.
Made some coffee, let it sit and cool. Watched the backyard like a quiet fool. No more footsteps on the kitchen floor, just my dog and sunlight through the screen door. Your old coat still hanging by the chair, like it's waiting on a ghost that ain't there. But strange how peace found its way in. First time I breathed easy in my own skin. I didn't rush to block you out, just let the ache walk through this house. No whiskey nights or weekend calls, just me in silence down these walls. Didn't run to fill the space, just learned to move at my own pace. I took my time and found some grace. Read that book you left half done, tuned that old guitar under the sun, fixed the step you used to trip, found calm in every little bit. I didn't race to feel brand new, didn't need to prove I'm over you. No final words, no who was right, just gave the past a softer light. You were once my sky so wide, now just a name I say inside. I took my time and I'm alright.
The river where the wildflowers grow, I met you barefoot where the soft winds blow. Your laugh was easy like a summer song, a simple love where we both belong. No city lights, no crowded streets, just you and me and dirt beneath our feet. We danced in the fields till the stars were bright, holding on tight through the quiet night. A simple heart with a country soul, loving you makes me whole. No need for diamonds, no fancy things, just the peace your sweet love brings. We build our dreams on old dirt roads where time moves slow and the river flows. With every dawn, I'm thankful still for a love that's honest, strong and real. So here's to us and this life we choose, with simple hearts we can't lose. 'Cause here's to us and this life we choose, with simple hearts we can't lose. 'Cause here's to us and this life we choose, with simple hearts we can't lose.
hand still moving endless grace, tracing time without a place. No chime, no call, no ticking sound, just circles drawn on hollow ground. Each minute swings like rusted truth, once sharp as sorrow, now uncouth. The face still gleams with silent power, but lost the meaning of the hour. Some hearts keep time without a beat, just moving forward incomplete. And truth gets bent not by the light, but clocks that ran without the fire. Way it goes, or trust a bell that never knows when moments stall and feelings sour. You've met the clock that lost the hour. So if your rhythm fades to gray and words can't find the light of day, look not for time but for the power to mend the clock and find the hour. Dust moves slow across the floor, light folds quiet behind the door. No ticking hand, no need to race, only stillness stitched to space. Books stay open to the same page, chairs lean back untouched by age. A coat still hangs without a name, waiting without pride or shame. This is where the moment stays, not chased by dawn or pushed by days. The world can spin and skies can fall, but nothing shifts inside these walls. No calendar, no measured breath, only the hum that lives beneath, not held by laws nor shaped by game. It simply knows what can't remain. Nails in wood, remember wait, even if the hands are late. The silence doesn't feel like lack, just something choosing not to track. Outside the voices change their tone, but in this space you're not alone. Not haunted, just allowed to be unwritten, but still memory. This is where the moment stays, free from clocks and counting ways. No past to chase, no next to me, just presence under patient feet.
I laid the seeds at break of day, prayed the wind would know its way.
every night beneath the stars. That field still hung in broken bars. It wasn't storm, it wasn't drought. It was the silence drawn inside out. The soil remembers every step in the field that never slept. It sings of hands that once held dreams, of boots and hearts split at the seams. The harvest waits, but roots have wept in the field that never slept. Some ghosts don't haunt with cries or chains. They rise through wheat and autumn rains. And when you kneel to sow regret, the land don't let you just forget. So I rise before the morning dew, still hoping something will break through. But I've learned why no promise kept in the field that never slept. It sings of hands that once held dreams, of boots and hearts split at the seams. The harvest waits, but roots have wept in the field that never slept.
Hammock style, thumb on bass, index and middle on G and B strings, and melody on high string. Soft cancels tap every 2 bars. Hung your coat behind the door, said you'd just be gone till 4. I made us tea, let the fire breathe. Never thought you'd never drink it with me. Kept your boots in the same old place, didn't dare to move them just in case. The wind kept knocking at the frame, like it knew I needed someone to blame. Mama said you're not the first to leave, but it feels like you're the first to breathe in me. And then I left my light on every night, like the porch could bring you back inside. Folded words we never said underneath my side of the bed. You disappeared like August storms, quiet eyes and colder forms. I wish you'd said it face to face, but some goodbyes don't leave a trace. Your sister brought back your old shirt, still smells like your sweat in church. I hold it close but not too tight. Some memories burn better in half light. I still hum that song you wrote about stars and towns you'd never know. Guess you found
and a hollow stage. I learned how to cook for one and talk to ghosts when the day is done. You took my peace, left me your rain, but I'd still call it love, just strange. I don't leave that light on now, blew it out and took a vow to feel it all, not fake the night, to cry and still be alright. You don't get to haunt me free, not in the woman I came to be. I lit that flame once more, but this time it's not for you no more.
You said goodbye like it hurt you more, but you slammed that screen and peeled out my drive. I watched you go, no tears to cry, just cracked a beer and told the sky, good darling, hope he's rich, hope he laughs when you throw fits. I'll be fine, don't need much, cold six-pack and some clean-up luck. No hard feelings, just good luck, darling. You took your shoes and that pink shampoo, left your bills and your dog's old food. You always said I'd never change. Well, turns out now I like it plain. Good luck, darling, hope he's rich, hope he laughs when you throw fits. I'll be fine, don't need much, cold six-pack and some clean-up luck. No hard feelings, just good luck, darling. Ain't bitter, nah, just better off. You made the call, I'm glad you walked. Good luck, darling, don't look back. I got my boots and my old hat, I got my truck and all my space. I got no ring, but I got grace. So here's one last toast. Good luck, darling. Good luck, darling. That porch light still flickers down on Maple and 3rd, and your dog still barks at my truck when I turn. The swing still creaks like it did back then, but it don't sound sweet when it's swinging in the wind. I was too proud to ask, you were too tired to fight, but I lied to myself saying we both were right. If I'd stayed another night, would your tears have dried? Would we still be waking up with your hand in mine? If I'd held back that last word, would it all still burn? Would the
silence between us be something we learn. Now your mama says you're fine, but I know that's on the kind of fine you fake when your heart feels alone. So I drive past your street like it's some kind of shrine, and I ask that same question each Friday night, if I'd stay. Your key's still on my ring, guess I never let go, and I still keep your note folded tight in my coat. You said don't shut me out, but I slammed that door. Now this house is mine, but it don't feel like home no more. I replay that goodbye in 1,000 ways, and not one version ever ends okay. If I'd stayed another night, would you still be mine? Would we laugh in the kitchen while the clock lost time? If I'd pulled you close instead of looking away, would we still be dancing in the mess we made? Now you're someone's new chance, and I'm stuck in rewind, trying to fix a moment that I left behind. This guitar don't lie, and these chords won't fade, but they can't answer if I'd stayed.
Wooden stairs that creak with time lead to dust and thoughts that rhyme. Covered glass, no face remains, only years in window panes. Once it caught a mother's smile, now it's quiet, still and wild. It doesn't lie, it doesn't frame, just reflects what still remains. Not all truth are meant to shine. Some grow soft like aging wine. It holds what no one dares unpack. The mirror in the attic, looking back. Fingerprints from other days, faded notes and childhood plays. It saw it all but never spoke, like time inside a glassy cloak. So leave it there, let silence stay. Not all things are meant to say. It keeps the past that won't come back. That mirror in the attic, cold and cracked.
There's cracks inside this worn out soul from battles fought and stories told. I've walked through storms and felt the rain, but now I'm learning to feel again. The scars don't tell me who I am, they're just reminders where I stand. A little broken, still alive, finding peace in the sunrise. Peace is mending, slowly coming home, picking up the fragments I'd once thrown. Every heartbeat's a brand new start, a quiet song to a healing heart. It's not easy, but it's mine, learning to live, learning to shine. With every breath, with every part, I'm piecing back my healing heart. Some days the shadows still come near, whispering doubts I don't wanna hear. But I'm stronger than those fears inside, I'm ready now for the next sunrise. Friends and love keep me awake, holding me steady when I break. And in their light I finally see the man I'm meant to be. Peace is mending, slowly coming home, picking up the fragments I'd once thrown. Every heartbeat's a brand new start, a quiet song to a healing heart. It's not easy, but it's mine, learning to live, learning to shine. With every breath, with every part, I'm piecing back my healing heart. And maybe one day I'll look back and smile at the roads I traveled every mile. For now I'm here, and here I'll stay, building strength in every day. Peace is mending, slowly coming home, picking up the fragments I'd once thrown. Every heartbeat's a brand new start, a quiet song to a healing heart. It's not easy, but it's mine, learning to live, learning to shine. With every breath, with every part, I'm piecing back my healing heart.
You left your cup on the dashboard, windows down, wind hit the chords. Didn't say much, just drove away, but I still hear what you didn't say. Last night felt like half a dream. You walked out slow and clean. I stayed still in that old chair, like maybe you turned back right there. No storm, no slam, no big goodbye, just a breath and a blink of light. I've been waiting on that call, one more ring, that's all. Checking bars on my phone, feeling less and more alone. If you're out there missing too, say something, give me a clue, 'cause I ain't moved at all, still waiting on that call. checking bars on my phone, feeling less and more alone. If you're out there missing too, say something, give me a clue, 'cause I ain't moved at all, still waiting on that call. Rust along the wooden spine, splinters drawn from years of time. Built so tall with fear and doubt, now it leans but can't recall what it shut out. A wind still speaks between the slats, names it heard but never asked. Once it stood to guard the line, now it's just a frame for vines. No wolves, no war, no marching sound, just fields of quiet all around. Yet still it stands, worn and devout. That fence that forgot what it kept out. Some walls were made from pain, not wood, and stay long after they ever should. And when the danger's gone from sight, the fear still paces every night. So if your soul feels closed in tight, built tall from things that once weren't right, you might just find without a doubt you're the fence who forgot what it kept out. No wolves, no war, no marching sound, just fields of quiet all around. Yet still it stands, worn and devout. That fence that forgot what it kept out. What it kept out.
You said work sucked and I'm done. Threw your boots in the back of my truck. Gas light on, but we rolled. Didn't care where, just had to go. Hit the road with nothing planned. Windows down, your feet on the dash. You laugh like you ain't in weeks. That sound felt just like peace. We got gone, no maps, no calls. Radio playing that old George Jones draw. You looked at me like, boy, don't stop. Somewhere past that diner lot, sky turned gold and all I know, we got gone and we let go. You popped open that warm Sprite, said this beat, sitting home all night. Took a wrong turn but felt right. That gravel felt like freedom's bite. We got gone, no maps, no calls. Radio playing that old George Jones draw. You looked at me like, boy, don't stop. Somewhere past that diner lot, sky turned gold and all I know, we got gone and we let go.
to wait in its arms every June. Knew every stone, hummed every tune, but the water don't bend the same. It's the river that forgot my name. Used to call me with silver sound, carried secrets I never found. Now it flows without any claim, like a river that forgot my name. I stood by the bank, called out alone, hoping something might still know, but not a ripple, not a flame, from the river that forgot my name. Time runs swift with no regret. Takes what it needs, leaves you in debt. Even memory can't reclaim what the river forgot in vain. Maybe it's mercy, maybe it's fate, to lose yourself before it's too late. But oh, the ache's always the same when the river forgets your name. So I walk, not waiting for signs, leaving behind what's no longer mine, just the hush of a passing frame, from the river that forgot my name.
You were pouring cream in your cup, boots kicked up, that smile lit up. I was just passing through that night, but something about you felt just right. You said, this town don't see new faces. I said, well, I ain't from many places. We talked till the jukebox shut off, and the waitress gave us a tight cough. You laughed at how I stirred my tea, called me city boy with Tennessee. But girl, you had me by surprise in that old diner neon light. Ain't it wild how life unfolds? One cheap meal and a hand to hold. You never know when fate walks in, wears flannel sleeves and subtle grin. Now every time I drive that way, I see that sign still flickers faint. Reminds me love don't make a sound, it just pulls you in and holds you down. You kissed me there in parking lot, said this ain't much, but it's all I got. I swore right then I'd never roam, and damn girl, you made that town feel home. Now it's years and 2 kids deep, but that diner lives in memory. Sometimes the best things come and stay, from quiet nights and diner trays. Ain't it wild how hearts can know what matters most in a sugar spoon glow? You never plan, you just arrive and find your whole damn reason why.
You still call me a wandering fool, but I thank the stars that led me to that booth, that laugh, that starting line, and that old dying light of mine.
Knows the weight of years, worn down wood and silent cheers. A single glass, a folded quilt, 1,000 days that never built. No curtains drawn for anyone, no footprints chasing setting sun, just ticking sounds from distant rooms and shadows stretching into gloom. There's half a life left waiting here between the but something deep forgot the way. This house still stands, this heart still beats, but nothing knocks and no one greets. The mail arrives but stays unread, no voice to lift the things unsaid. The garden sleeps in overgrowth like dreams abandoned out of old. Some lives don't end with final breath, they fade in silence, not in death. And though no tears are ever shown, it's possible to die alone. There's half a life left waiting here between the sighs and chandelier. No roads ahead, no winds to chase, just empty frames and stillness laced. The calendar still turns each day, but something deep forgot the way. This house still stands, this heart still beats, but nothing knocks and no one greets. There's half a life left waiting still, no letters signed, no willful thrill, just quiet air and years delayed. A soul that slowly slipped away.
Carried it through the plains and dust, trusted it like sacred trust. But the needle spun around, no true path, no solid ground. It once knew stars, it knew the lines drawn through maps and old bloodlines. Now it trembles in my hand as if the world forgot to stand. You can walk and still be lost. Even love can bear a cause.
a compass without north. Some say it's broken, I'm not sure. Maybe truth just feels obscure. Maybe peace was never found by chasing lines upon the ground. So I follow winds instead of signs, trusting rain and crooked pines. Some hearts drift to prove their course, like that compass without north. You can walk and still be lost. Even love can bear a cost. Not all tools know what they're worth. Like a compass without north.